What's up, man? It's a small world, right? So last night, remember the lady with the 9 kids, right? So like I was saying previously, so we going. She invited me to her house. Kids was gonna be there, stuff like that. So she stay in a gated community. I mean, she making as much money as she is. So yeah, anesthesiologist. So I drive up, wait for what I'm saying. Like she's like, who is it? I'm like, man, it's Moondog. She's like, oh man, come on in. You supposed to have told me you was on your way. I'm like, man, I forget. So I'm driving up in there. Got to drive the driveway. Then you got to go around the driveway and then curve back in. And you can park your car, but it got this carport type situation, right? Where you won't have to get wet. I'm like, I'm glad. Okay, this is what's up. But it wasn't raining. So I get up in there, knock on the door, ring the doorbell. I'm country. Knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? She like, man, she the doorbell. She said, hey man, what's up? She give me a hug and stuff. Once again, she's still fine. She still look good. She's still soft. You know what I'm saying? Even though her stomach is like balled up her homework, that's neither here nor there. So we get in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's quiet, and you show the kids. She said, "Yeah, they're up there watching TV." And then others up there in their room. I'm like, yeah, I know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how many rooms we got? Man, she's like, man, I got 7 rooms. I'm like, God, 7 rooms. I'm like, what's up? She's like, come on into the kitchen. And then all the kids up there, she's like, hey kids, stop for a minute. Hey, say hello to my boy Moondog, my homeboy, my friend Moondog. They were like, hey, Mr. Moondog. And then two of them look at me like this, like side eye, like they look at me up and down like they want to do something, right? I'm like, what's up with you? And she said, oh man, kids gonna be kids. And then they went back to, she said, y'all can go back to playing. She said, all right, mom, watching TV. They started doing what they were doing. Different part, they quiet and well mannered. I'm like, are you sure you didn't they ain't putting on a show with shit? No, man, these my kids. So she was like, come on, man, got some food on the stove. I said, nah, I don't eat like I used to. She said, man, I already know, man, I already know. I got some food on the stove for you. So the food up there come like, it smell good. I said, what you got over there? She said, I got some greens over there. And some cornbread, and some sweet potatoes, and some fried chicken. I was like, man. I said, with that being said, what's for dessert? And she was like, peach cobbler. I was like, oh, excuse me. I was like, oh man, peach cobbler? I said, you really would have been doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you'd have had some banana pudding. She said, oh, I got some of that too. I was like, oh man, I might have to spend the night. You know what I'm saying? I might have to feel like I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? And spend the night. So she was like, I said, what? She said, look over there. I look over there at the table in the kitchen. Like, you got the Domino's on there. She said, but you thought it was, you like, ain't nothing but a gangster. And she started, you know what I'm saying? She started trip on me. I'm like, oh, okay, you, all right. But in my mind, I'm like, she cool. 9 kids, you know what I'm saying? So we over there doing what we do. I'm laying the smack down, eating. We up there, man. She got the food ready, man. She like, I'm get up. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. I'll bring your food to you. She brought my food to me. She had some Kool-Aid. She had the grape Kool-Aid mixed with the lemonade. I was like, oh, this is it right here. So we up in there talking. She's like, well, tell me something I can tell. I said, well, I work at a warehouse. I work at Pinnacle Warehousing. She said, what you do? I said, man, I can drive forklifts. She said, I be up in there chilling. And then so she said, that sound like this something like hard work. I said, no, man. I said, I deal with too many people and too many of their problems, right? She's like, man, tell me what's up. So I'm telling her about my homeboy who wife is a crackhead, right? She was like, oh man, it's too bad. And she said, some one of my homeboys work in the warehouse. I'm like, for real? She said, it's Acme or it might be Pinnacle. I'm like, if it's Pinnacle, then I've been all over Pinnacle, you know what I'm saying? I've been in different spots. I said, what's his name? She said, Kevin. I'm like, Kevin? I know a couple of Kevins. I said, what's Kevin last name? She's like, Kevin Ricketson. I'm like, in my mind, boom, we know the same dude. My homeboy, whose wife is a crackhead, is her homeboy too. I'm like, so I'm trying to be like, she said, you ain't talking about Kevin, is it? I'm like, nah, 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 nah. I think we talking about somebody else. Like, I'm looking like, damn, I done told dude the whole business, man, to to his homegirl, my new homegirl, that his wife is a crackhead. And she started looking at me like, I'm like, nah, man, nah, we can't be, nah, that ain't the same Kevin, you know what I'm saying? And so she was like, all right, because I know if he had something going on like that, he would come to me and tell me, and I could have helped him. I'm like, yeah, you a good friend. All the time, I'm like, shit, I done told dude business. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Forget that. I'm trying to change the subject now. So I'm up in there eating. I like, man, give me some more. Give me a couple piece of that chicken, man. Chicken was fried hard too. When that sake fried chicken, you know what I'm saying, was seasoned well. The greens were hitting the cornbread. So I sprinkle that cornbread up in there, you know what I'm saying, them greens like that. And she was like, ooh, you got some room for some dessert? I'm like, yeah, let me get half and half. Let me get a couple spoonful of that banana pudding, a couple spoonful of that peach cobbler. I was like being a glutton. Man, after eating that food, I was like, man, I started getting sleepy. I said, nah, she got the dishes, put the dishes up, washed them out, put them in the dishwasher. I'm like, man. Now as she got up, and I was, you know what I'm saying, I was looking, you know what I'm saying? I was looking as she got up, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she was fine. So we got back down there, started playing dominoes again. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? You seem like you're a cool person. And you ain't got no man. Like, so what kind of man you looking for? She's like, I'm looking for like somebody like 6 feet tall, makes 6 figures, got a 6-pack, got more inches. I'm like, oh, not you. She's like, oh man, I'm just kidding, man. I be hearing people all say on the internet, right? But I really want somebody, man, that's sort of kind of nice looking, smile, something not too bad on the eyes, that treats me right, that's respectful, that's loyal, and has my best interests at heart. I'm like, you should be able to find that. She like, nah, too many of these cats out here, they want too much attention. Like, they done forgot how to treat a woman. I said, they probably haven't, well, they've been dealing with women, but they haven't dealt with a lady before. And you seem to be a lady. I'm throwing in there. But she still got the 9 kids. I'm like, but you seem to be a lady, so they trying to treat you as like somebody they've dealt with before. But you are a unique individual, right? Landed on. You know what I'm saying? So you are a unique individual, so you probably haven't attracted that person yet because they haven't been in contact with somebody like you before. They probably get to look by you, even though, you know what I'm saying, you sort of kind of pretty. No, I can't let her know. So I'm like, you sort of kind of pretty and stuff like that. She was like, man, that might be right. So she was like, what kind of woman are you looking for? I'm like, well, I'm looking for a lady. Somebody got their mental health together. You know what I'm saying? That's important. Somebody knows how to treat a man, and at the same time, she said, what about the money? I said, well, I make my own money. I pay my own bills. I'm going to make sure I have a roof over my head one way or another. So their money isn't really important to me. Because a lot of times they're not going to help me pay no bills. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good on that. As long as they can take care of themselves, I'm straight. So we up there playing domino. I don't want like 1 game, 2 games. She's like, you can really play. I said, I don't play nothing. I don't play domino. I don't play dominoes. I participate in the game. I don't play the radio. I don't play outside. She just started laughing, right? So we just over there talking, man, chilling. And then next thing I like, damn, it's getting late. Kids, and you know what I'm saying? They up there, they up there knocked out, and them same 2 come by again, walking by side eye me. I'm like, man, y'all don't sick y'all in my mind. Y'all don't sick y'all. She's like, what? Y'all sit down somewhere. Yes, ma'am. And so I'm like, hey, it's all good. Hey, thank you. I'm got up, man, stomach poking out. I said, let me get a hug. I'm finna go. So I hugged her, and I'm hanging with him here. You know what I'm saying? It slid down a little bit. And she's like, oh, boy, stop playing. I'm like, all right, I see how you got them. I'm thinking myself, I see how you got them 9 kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, man, we need to do this again. She's like, for sure. Next time, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, I'm on barbecue. Like, you know the barbecue? I'm like, you know where I'm from, right? I'm from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a barbecue out there. So it's supposed to go down again. But I'm hoping she don't reach out to my partner, to our partner, and ask about that his wife being a crackhead. I got too loose with my mouth. Ooh, pause. Nothing, man, nothing.